name is Jay Spurling and I live in Winooski. As a participant in the Put People First campaign, I want to relate my own experience as a disabled person. In 1989, I was working as a commercial fisherman out of Gloucester, Mass. The dragger I was on was fishing George's Bank in hurricane-force winds. I was chopping ice in the fish hold when the vessel rolled violently. The entire 2-ton block of ice came crashing down on me, crushing my leg and injuring my back. In spite of several surgeries, I became unable to work, and the medical bills kept piling up. For many years, my wife and I managed to scrape by on her income, living paycheck to paycheck. Then one day, our Jeep died. With no money and inadequate public transportation, this was a disaster. My wife had no reliable way to get to and from work and consequently lost her job. This was the final straw that drove us both into deep depression. Eventually, we lost everything. By the time we were evicted from our home, all we had left we carried out in sacks. We were homeless. As a homeless veteran, I am now eligible for health care and housing assistance. I'm here today to talk about the lessons I learned as a result of my years of struggle. I hope they will be helpful as we work out our state budget. One thing I've learned is that many of our systems are not designed to allow people to live their lives with dignity. Another thing I've learned is that many people are just one catastrophe away from homelessness, and they don't even know it. Families who don't have young children are forced to become homeless before we can get the help we need. As a person with a disability, I appreciate the importance of access to quality, affordable health care and housing. It's wonderful that Vermont is leading the nation in developing universal health care, but it must not be at the expense of other necessities. We still need to repair our sidewalks, for example. Otherwise, they become dangerous for those of us with disabilities to use. What I'm saying is this: I don't want my needs to take priority over my neighbor's needs. I want to live in a state where we develop a budget based on the needs of the entire community. Let's think in terms of putting people first. Please support the People's Budget Bill. Thank you.
Thank you.
Good evening. My name is Jan Demers. I'm the Executive Director of Champlain Valley Office of Economic Opportunity.